been one of the most incredible viewing experiences of the year. The BFI at London Film Festival is day 10, so bear with me. My name is Krista Matheson, I'm the festival director, and we are really proud to present the festival in partnership with American Express, and it's just wonderful to see so many of you here tonight. This is a film that completely stole the hearts of our programming team when we saw it in Cannes, and it also stole the hearts of our colleagues at Sight and Sound magazine. So would you please give a very warm introduction to Isabel Stevens from Sight and Sound magazine, who is here to introduce the film.
When we at Sight and Sound saw this film at Cannes, even before it won the Grand Prix, it really confirmed for us that its director, Payal, Kapadia, is such an important, artistic, and singular voice in cinema right now. There are so many things that make this film really special and unique, and some of these are very specific to India, but the themes of the film really resonate so much more widely as well. It's a plea for tolerance, it's an exploration of desire, but also loneliness and yearning. It's an exceptionally lyrical portrait of a city which pays tribute to all the unsung labour happening all the time, all around us, while also critiquing urban development. Above all, though, it's a film about friendship between a trio of women, which is animated by some amazing, delicate performances. And I'd like to welcome to the stage an actor who's responsible for one of these and plays the lead role in the film, Nurse Prabha. Please welcome to the stage Kani Kusruti. Payal first approached you to star in the film. It's quite a long time ago, like 2017. She'd only made 2 films at that point, 2 short films. What was it about the script and Payal herself that made you want to sign on to it?
Actually, she approached me even before. She saw me in a short film, and then the draft was just getting ready, and she wanted me to play Anu, the other part in the film. I was much younger then I got really old. So I got the older part. But I was just very happy when she reached out to me back then. I was just an actor somewhere in the corner of India, and then she saw me in a short film, and then she really liked me, and she was really sweet enough to send me a message about it and wanted to work with me. So just that idea of that she reached out to me was good enough for me to be that time, oh, I want to work with this person, and I did not know. She was a student at the film school at that time. And then she sent me the script, and I was like, why do you want to make a film that you don't speak the language, you know? And she was like, she then told me the reasons, and I was quite moved by it. Some of it is personal, but I was really moved by it. And then she said, maybe we'll make it in next year, and it didn't happen. It took long years for it to happen finally. And when I did finally Prabha, I had to do an audition, and I don't think she was very happy with the first audition. Okay. So it was more for her to decide. So I was like, okay. And I said, please audition other people, and probably you give me another chance, I don't know. And then she said, maybe we'll audition again, but let me look at other people. So she kind of auditioned probably a lot of people in Kerala. And then she came back to me and again said, do you want to do one more time? And I said, yeah. And then second time I got it, thankfully.
What was it about your performance the second time round?
I don't know, I think I just begged. I actually don't know. I think we took a little more time the second time, and the first time we had like 15 minutes or something, and we were really rushing into it, and I think I was the first one to audition for the part, and she did not have an idea of what she really wanted to look at it. And then when I read the final draft of the film, after I got the part, I was really moved by it. So then I really, really wanted to do it, but I already got the part, so I was happy. But it was more me chasing to her after she reached out to me than she chasing to me.
Just spending 5 minutes with you, you are very different from the character in the film, who's very different.
You don't know that yet. I'm the same person.
How did you how did you create this kind of character with her? Because again, as you said, she doesn't speak the language, so you are very involved in this film. And in the film throughout as well, you're quite emotionless, for a lot of it, but your hands are always so busy. This is it's a very physical performance.
Yeah, so the question is
the question is how did you
I'm an actor, so I did struggle even though I'm an actor, I'm a bad actor. So, Payal really helped. Even though it was an independent film with really small budget, she was not ready to compromise on any rehearsals. So she said, no matter what, whether we shoot or not, we rehearse till we get there. So we had 2 to 3 weeks of rehearsals going through. I think I was sent. I didn't get to do one scene in the film. The rest of every scene in the film I have rehearsed multiple times. So we really well prepared. So I got my time to really understand the character from what I am to the person. And more than that, I think in Payal's film, what I struggle with the most is she's a very strong author, I think, and she has a tonality of everything in the film, like the costume, the design, and everything. So even when you understand the character, you still have to have a rhythm or a way of interpreting or enacting your character in the rhythm of what Payal is thinking. I mean, every film needs this, but Payal has a unique style or something which I personally struggled a lot to get into that. But thankfully, 2 to 3 weeks was good enough to understand that. I think that's how all of us, all the actors from the film reached there. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, and just the sort of friendship in the film, the sense of friendship is so strong. Did that extend behind the scenes as well? Was it a nice production to work on?
Absolutely, and of course you see actors only mostly in the film, but a lot of people work behind the film, and there were many women part of this film, many men. I mean, but women were even nicer. And we all had a great time. We all really helped each other because we really have to help each other. Because really, how do I say, like when you don't have enough resources, you really have to extend your hand more than what you are responsible for doing. So that way, all the amazing women worked behind this film was really, really cool people. They are all celebrating in India. Today was Indian premiere, so I couldn't be there. Thank you. But yes, it extended, and Vidya, one of the co-actors from my co-actor in the film, she's been a friend since 10 years, so I already knew her. And then Chayaji, she's another co-actor in my film. She has been someone I look up to. She's a fantastic actor, and I was just in awe of her in every day of rehearsal. But from day one, she was such an easygoing person, so friendly that I was just it was like we knew each other from some time, and everyone in the film said, I don't know, we were just really lucky to be with nice people like you.
And just one last question. In Cannes, you described the Grand Prix Award for the film as a win for all women in India who weren't on the Cannes stage. Can you elaborate a little bit about that?
It's because I know a lot of amazing female or independent film directors in India who has really good scripts, and nobody is supporting them somehow, I don't know. And they've really struggled when I read a great script, and I'm like, there is no producer to support this. And for Payal as well, when I read this draft long years ago, and it took her 8 years or more to finally make the film. And now that it has its own success, or whatever we call it, suddenly everybody wants, everybody likes it, and Payal is a star, or people are into a star, and I'm like, there are a lot of stars, such hidden gems in India, or I'm sure all over the world, and I don't think it gets the light it needs, or it doesn't get the support it needs. So that particular moment, I was like, is this going to help? A little easy for, if a female filmmaker, independent filmmaker in India comes with a script that's probably out of the box a bit or something, and but this can work, maybe some steps get easier or something. That's why I felt it that way. Yeah.
No, that's really great. I'd like to say thank you for coming to join us tonight. On the 29th of November, as this is a talk about friendship, please tell your friends about it and go and see it. Unfortunately, Payal Kapadia couldn't join us tonight because she's in Mumbai presenting the film there, but we'll leave you with a short message that she has recorded for everybody here. Thank you very much, and I really hope you enjoyed it.